Welcome back to the Smoke Shack Podcast. This is Steven. Today I'm bringing you a review on the Rocky Patel Black Label. Now this wrapper itself, very toothy, very oily looking wrapper. In fact, it kind of feels oily. The cap up top is a double cap. It's a good looking cap. It almost looks like a triple cap with how wide the second cap is. So that's why I double take there, but that is a double cap. A lot of good veins in here. Okay, so the wrapper is very chocolatey, quite musky. The toe, however, is a lot more of a sweet chocolate, where the wrapper is a lot more musky. Let's go ahead and get this thing cut open. Yeah, musky and musky, chocolatey, and earthy are the dry notes there, and pretty ideal to draw. Gonna go ahead and toast this thing up. Initial impressions: it's a bit of a pepper in the back of your mouth there, but some chocolate and earth are the main tones here. Seems just subtly musky, but we're gonna go ahead and smoke this down just a little bit and come back to you with the notes here on the first third. Coming back in here on the first third, as you can see, the char line is slightly wavy and the ash is just slightly flaky. Pretty solid that it's been held together this long, but starting to flake just a little bit. The flavor profile here in the first third is a chocolate, very nice and sweet chocolate. There's a bit of nuttiness as well, and a cappuccino-like cream. And then there's a subtle black pepper in the background as well. All in all, pretty good first third. The strength starts out a medium here. The char line was pretty even throughout, slightly wavy here at the end. The ash was pretty solid. Now it's kind of getting slightly wavy here. The draw has been ideal. So far, pretty good construction, pretty good flavor. I would say the flavors have been pretty balanced, really rich, and quite smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and smoke this down a little bit more and catch you back up with my thoughts on the second third. Coming back in at the halfway point here in the cigar, the tasting profile here is creamy with a nice rye spice as well, and there's an oak and cocoa finish. The cocoa is a lot softer than it was before. The retrohale is a rye spice and oak. The cigar still is a medium strength here. The char line has been pretty even. The ash there has just been slightly flaky, but pretty good construction so far. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this down some more and catch you back here with my final thoughts on the final third. Coming back in here on my final third, as you can see, the char line has been pretty even throughout. Again, ash is pretty solid here, but it was slightly flaky earlier. The final third's flavor profile is chocolate with some earthy tones and some cinnamon. Complexity kind of takes a hit here, but flavors are still pretty rich, very smooth, well balanced. The cigar really is not hitting the full strength that it's supposed to. I think it's more of a medium full here on the finish rather than the full that it's listed as. The finish has been rather long, but just not as rich as you'd like, so just a little knock there. Evolution has been pretty great throughout the cigar. Really, the chocolate has been throughout the same, so kind of a knock there a little bit. But all in all, pretty flavorful cigar, and good construction throughout. Tasting score was a 64 out of 70 for me. Pre-light, we had a 10 out of 10 there with a nice even roll, good firm spring, ideal draw. Combustion, we just had that slightly flaky ash throughout. Other than that, cigar was pretty great combustion-wise, so 9 out of 10. And then presentation, I have an 8 out of 10, giving the cigar an overall score of a 91 out of 100. This is a very good cigar. I thought with how oily the wrapper was and stuff, I wasn't going to like it as much, but I really did enjoy this cigar. If you like the video, go ahead and drop a like. If you like any of the Rocky products or have had this cigar in the past, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we will see you next time here on the Smoke Shack.